Hello everybody. This is lesson 2 of chapter 4 and still we are talking about common prefixes. Page 61 now. The first prefix is by, and sometimes you can find another prefix which has the same meaning as die. Okay, so what is the meaning of by or die? It means to. And maybe we use it in English these days. If you take the word, for example, bicycle, and it is that it has two cycles, all right, two wheels or whatever. So by here, okay. So we use these in modern English. Now, the first term we have bilateral. AL again, now you are familiar with that, pertaining to. Later means side and by means to. So pertaining to two sides. So pertaining to two sides. Pronunciation.
Bilateral. Bilateral.
Now the next prefix is circum. Circum, and it means around. See, from the prefix itself, we have circ, circle, see, circle, circum. So it means something that goes around. Okay, the first term we have circumduction. Now, duction, you know the meaning of that. So, ion process, duct means to draw, and circum means around. So, the process of moving a limb in a circular motion. You see, limb means what? Either one of the arms or one of the legs. These are called the limbs. To move the limb in a circular motion. Look at the picture given. This person is moving his arm in circles, in a circular motion. So we call this circumduction. Okay.
Circumduction. Circumduction.
The next prefix we have contra. Contra means against. Now, the first term, contraindication. Contraindication. Indication, this is from English, modern English, we use it. A sign or a symptom that serves to reveal a disease or condition exists. Indication, to indicate. You are familiar with this. Contra means against. So let's look at your books here. What does it say? Page 61. Because it is a long meaning, let's read it together and see what exactly it means. A medical reason that indicates a specific treatment, medications, procedure, or surgery should not be performed because it may harm the patient. You see? So it is what? Contraindication. It means a medical reason that indicates a specific treatment. We can, if a patient has some kind of disease, let's say, but if you give this person medication to treat that patient, he will be harmed. So you cannot use medication. You cannot use any other procedure like, let's say, physiotherapy or something like that. You cannot, let's say, make a surgery to that person because he might die or he might be harmed. So there are some, let's say, procedures you cannot do to that patient. That's why we say contra. These things prevent us from doing any of these procedures to the patient. Why? Because it may harm the patient. Okay, so this is contraindication. Let's look at the example again in your books. It is there. Example, it says drugs used to treat acne. You know the meaning of acne, the spots that for, especially young people have in their skin, face, or back. Hmm? So drugs used to treat acne are contraindicated in pregnancy because of possible harmful effects to the fetus. You see, if let's say a girl or a woman is pregnant and she has acne, we cannot give her this medication. Why? Because the medication might affect the fetus, the baby. All right? So we cannot give her that medication. So this is what is meant by contraindication. The next term we have contralateral. Contralateral. AL now, you know, it means pertaining to. Later means side, again from the previous slide. And contra, against. So pertaining to the opposite side. Pertaining to the other side, the opposite side. Okay? Pronunciation.
Contraindication. Contraindication. Contralateral. Contralateral.
The next prefix die, yeah, we mentioned this. We said buy or die in the slide before, right? So again, it means to. Dissection. Dissection, ION process, again, you are familiar with that. Sect means to cut from section, and die means to. So the process of cutting and separating parts of the body, as if you are cutting the skin, for example. So you are separating the two sides of the skin, all right, by cutting it. Now the pronunciation.
Dissection or dissection. Dissection or dissection.